Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Guruvaya Srimad Bhaktivedanta Swami Namaste Saraswati Devi. So I feel very blessed to have had Krishna Priya's association for so many years. And I want to talk about her whole history. I have the whole timeline here and everything. It'll go quickly, don't worry. So, first of all, she actually came in contact with Krishna consciousness by personally coming in contact with Srila Prabhupada. Some of you, or most of you, are not aware of this. But she got prasadam from Srila Prabhupada's hand directly. And the way she did that was a transcendental trick. Because one has to be transcendentally tricky, beg, borrow, steal to get the mercy, so she knew how to do that. So she was in Los Angeles, and Prabhupada was giving cookies to the children. And she didn't have a child. She thought, I want to get a cookie too. So she grabbed one of the babies. Went up to Prabhupada and got a cookie. Very intelligent in getting Prabhupada's mercy. Then later on, she joined, actually she always wanted to be Prabhupada's disciple. This is her meditation, very much connected with Srila Prabhupada. But later on, she took initiation in 1978, I believe, if I got the year properly. And I was there actually at her initiation too. I had just taken sannyas in 1978. And I helped her spiritual master pick the names. So I think I picked her name too. And two of the people who were initiated were here in Vishaloka. That was Krishna Priya and Tulsi at the same time. And so later on, I took over the Miami temple in 1979. And she, at that point, was living very austerely. She was living in a truck camper with one or two other devotees. And she served as my secretary and also cooked for me for many, many years. Very, very expert cooking. Her cooking was full of devotion. When you ate her cooking, those of you who know me know that I'm really selective as to who cooks for me. But her cooking inspired me in devotion. And later on, when we transferred our temple in Miami to Miami Beach, she not only cooked for me and acted as my personal secretary, she served at the restaurant at night and waited tables and gave all the money from her tips to the temple, not to me. Gave all the money to the temple. So such complete, abject surrender to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. She also joined me when we established a preaching center in Gainesville, Florida. Many of you don't know about that. It was very short-lived. And later on, when I came to North Carolina, she was sent by her spiritual master here to work on the philosophy book, Srila Prabhupada's philosophy book, in which Srila Prabhupada discussed with Shama Sundara. Hare Krishna. So, this was a philosophy that Srila Prabhupada talked about west. Yeah, maybe I'm too far from the. Okay. So. Okay. So. Which was Srila Prabhupada discussing the philosophy of different Western philosophers, and she was helping to organize it. So she's quite intelligent. And she then became the full-time Hare Krishna. I think I
It's working now. I turned this one on and I think it messed with that.
Okay.
I'll just leave this one alone, sorry.
She became the full-time Pujari for Shri Shri Radhagolokananda and temple president at the same time. And she was so dedicated to the deities to make sure that everything was going well. She lived in this little tiny audio-visual room that's to the right of the altar. And she was so enthused, sometimes she would have a dream in the middle of the night that the deity's offering was late, and she would jump up. One time she fell off her bed, because that happened. And remember, she had to walk downstairs just to have any sort of facility, you know, the bathroom facility. She brought so many people to Krishna consciousness with her devotion, and I even brought her to Suva, Fiji, to help with the deity installation, and something very unique in ISKCON. Actually, she was the first temple president, Vaishnavi temple president in ISKCON. We worked with her to establish that ladies, Vaishnavis, had equal rights to serve the Supreme Personality of Godhead. This is one of the objectives of the team work with her that I was doing. And she was on the altar installing the deities, which is very unique in ISKCON, because usually, you know, there's the men doing the abhishek and everything like that. So Krishna Priya was doing the deity installation, the abhishek, massaging the deities for the temple of Shishi Radha, what is it? Goloka Bihari, sorry, I forgot. Radha Goloka Bihari, Sitaram, Lakshman Hanuman, and Shishi Gaur Nitai. And we see in the final days, Krishna provided facility for her service. She got more and more facility because of her devotion. And she was completely absorbed, my experience with her, completely absorbed in the service of Shishi Radha Govinanda, day and night, always thinking on how to serve him. Even in the final days when she was in the hospital, she was thinking that she needed to get boga for the deities. So she actually went on her credit card and ordered boga.
$300.
$300 worth of boga. And they had tremendous amount of boga delivered to her house that devotees brought over for the deities. So that was her consciousness, 100%. So I just am feeling great separation from her, appreciative like anything, how she assisted me in so many ways in establishing Nukaloka. And I know that she is serving Srila Prabhupada right now, or getting ready to serve Srila Prabhupada and Srila Prabhupada's mission, wherever she has gone, and in a much better situation. So, Krishna Priya Devi Dasi Ki Jai.